Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of equations for geometry concepts. This is standard 7.11c in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 22 of the 2023 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have the perimeter of a rectangle, we have the width, we have the length, and we need to use an equation here to find the value of x. Alright, so let's see, do we have anything on our reference material? We used to have the equation for perimeter, but they don't really give that to us anymore. Obviously, we could just add up around the sides, but we need to kind of go back in time here to remember what we used to do when we started looking at perimeter in 3rd and 4th grade. All right, so let me draw a rectangle for us here, and we can just kind of use this as our visual reference. So here's a rectangle, and what do we know about this rectangle? We know that the perimeter is 32. So the perimeter, right, is going to be all the way around 32 inches. But we deal with length and width, right? If you want, we could call them base and height. Either one kind of work. I'll use length and width, but sometimes we call them base and height. All right, so it has a width of 4 inches. Okay, so let's say my width equals 4 inches. And then my rectangle has a length of 2.5x. Okay, so here's my length, 2.5x. Okay, so how would we solve this? Well, what we would normally do would be we would add all the sides, right? So if this is 4 inches, this is 4 inches, and if this is 2.5x, this is 2.5x. So we could literally just add 4 inches plus 2.5x plus 4 inches plus 2.5x. And that should equal our 32. Now we don't have that exactly, but we can simplify and we can find the answer. Another way to do that is to think that the perimeter, here's what we used to have in our mathematics chart several years ago, was you double the length and you double the width, and then you add those two products. So double the length, double the width, you add those two together. So we could do a simple substitution, right? So our length equals 2.5x, so P equals 2.5x plus, and then my W is 4. So that's going to be a little easier, 2 times 4, which is really what I have right here, right? I've got 2.5x's right there, and then I've got 2 4's right here. So they both do the same thing. This is just a little bit cleaner as a formula. So now I just need to simplify, right? And let's see. So P equals 2 times 2.5, that's going to be 5x. And then, let's see, that's going to be 8. Okay, so P equals 5x plus 8. And if we wanted to, we could solve for x, but it doesn't look like they actually want us to solve for x. And then we know that perimeter, that equals 32, so let's write it like this. 32 equals 5x plus 8. So they did it in slightly different order, but we can use the commutative property of addition to switch the order. So it looks like I've got this 8 plus 5x right there. Obviously, I've got my 32 on the other side, but you see all the elements here are the same. I got the 5x, I have the 8, and I've got that 32. Yeah, so it looks like our answer there is going to be B. This just adds one length and one width. It doesn't double it. This multiplies the length and width. That's going to get you area. And this doubles it, but then it multiplies it, so that's going to actually get you double the area. So neither of those work. Our answer here is going to be B. 8 plus 5x equals 32.